What are the two cities referred to in the title?
The two cities referred to in the title are London and Paris.
When was A Tale of Two Cities first published?
A Tale of Two Cities was first published in 1859.
What is the opening line of the novel?
The opening line of the novel is, "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times."
Why is Dr. Manette imprisoned at the start of the novel?
Dr. Manette is imprisoned because he discovered a secret about the cruel Evremond family, and they wanted to silence him.
Who rescues Charles Darnay from his trial in England?
Charles Darnay is rescued by the clever intervention of his lawyer, Sidney Carton, who points out their physical resemblance, casting doubt on the witness's identification.
Who is Lucy Manette?
Lucy Manette is the kind and compassionate daughter of Dr. Manette, who becomes a central figure in uniting the characters of the story.
What is Sidney Carton's profession?
Sidney Carton is a lawyer who works as an assistant to Mr. Stryver.
What is Charles Darnay's secret?
Charles Darnay's secret is that he is actually Charles Saint-Evremond, a member of the French aristocracy.
What role does Jarvis Lorry play in the novel?
Jarvis Lorry is a banker at Tellson's Bank and a loyal friend to the Manette family.
Who is Madame Defarge?
Madame Defarge is a vengeful and ruthless revolutionary who knits the names of her enemies into her register.
How does Dickens portray the concept of sacrifice?
Dickens portrays sacrifice as an act of love and selflessness, most poignantly through Sidney Carton's decision to die in place of Charles Darnay.
What does Madame Defarge's knitting symbolise?
Madame Defarge's knitting symbolises the inescapable fate of those who are marked for death in the Revolution.
Why is the guillotine a powerful symbol in the novel?
The guillotine is a powerful symbol of the violence and indiscriminate justice of the French Revolution.
What is the significance of the title of the first book, Recalled to Life? The title, Recalled to Life, signifies the revival and transformation of Dr. Manette as he emerges from imprisonment to a new life. What is the relationship between Lucy Manette and Charles Darnay?
Lucy Manette and Charles Darnay are married and have a child together.
What is the climax of the novel?
The climax of the novel occurs when Sidney Carton takes Charles Darnay's place at the guillotine.
How does Sidney Carton gain access to Charles Darnay in prison?
Sidney Carton gains access by blackmailing a corrupt jailer and using his physical resemblance to Darnay to switch places with him.
What are Sidney Carton's final words?
Sidney Carton's final words are, "It is a far, far better thing that I do than I have ever done."
How does the novel end for Lucy and Charles?
Lucy and Charles escape to England with their child and live peacefully thanks to Sidney Carton's sacrifice.
Why is A Tale of Two Cities considered a historical novel?
A Tale of Two Cities is considered a historical novel because it vividly portrays the French Revolution and its impact on individuals and society.
What is the significance of the golden thread?
The golden thread refers to Lucy Manette, whose love and compassion unite the other characters and bring hope to their lives.
How does Dickens critique social injustice?
Dickens critiques social injustice by highlighting the cruelty of the aristocracy and the violent excesses of the revolutionaries.
What is the role of fate in the novel?
Fate plays a significant role, as many characters are bound by their past actions and familial ties, leading to inevitable consequences.
How does the novel explore themes of duality?
The novel explores duality through contrasts such as London and Paris, love and hatred, and sacrifice and selfishness.
Why is A Tale of Two Cities still relevant today?
The novel remains relevant because it addresses timeless themes like social injustice, sacrifice, and the consequences of revolution.